Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here. Some of our top headlines for the day. We've got an update to a story we brought you on Friday. Plus, a tragic accident in Lincoln County leads to 1 death and 3 local schools honored. We've got to look at that and a look at the weather with Sam. And, of course, your local sports report with Michael Watkins. Those are all coming up today, Live at 5. The first in our WBON TV big story of the day. We brought you breaking news about this on Friday as a morning hike up Berea's East Pinnacle Friday took a dramatic turn when a 64-year-old man fell nearly 60 feet while attempting to capture photos of the sunrise. The accident occurred around 8 a.m. and the man was reportedly lost his cell phone during that fall. Fortunately, a nearby resident heard his calls for help and contacted authorities. The rescue operation required a Kentucky State Police helicopter to airlift that man from the dense terrain to the Pinnacles parking lot. Berea Fire Department officials described that rope rescue as intricate. While the extent of the man's injuries remains unknown, rescuers reported that he was alert and is expected to make a full recovery. A tragic accident occurred in Lincoln County on Saturday, resulting in the death of 1 person. The incident took place on Highway 300 between Junction City and Stanford. The Boyle County Fire Department received a call at approximately 3 p.m. from Danville 911 requesting mutual aid from the Lincoln County Fire Department for a vehicle recovery. Upon arriving at the scene, BCFD personnel discovered a vehicle submerged in a pond at the bottom of a large embankment. With the assistance of Lincoln County Fire and other agencies, the vehicle was successfully removed from the water. Unfortunately, the individual inside was pronounced dead at the scene by the Lincoln County coroner. The identity of the victim has not been released. Of course, we'll have that for you as it becomes available. Well, the city of Richmond's Dillingham Park will host the 2nd annual Late Night with the Colonels event on September the 26th from 6 to 9. Featuring EKU men's basketball team and their head coach, A.W. Hamilton. Coach Hamilton and the team will engage with fans of all ages, showcasing their energetic style of play. The evening will include a dunk contest, a three-point contest, team drills, and a scrimmage. Fans can also interact one-on-one with the Colonel players during the autograph session of the special event edition poster. Dillingham Park has undergone recent renovations, including resurfacing of the basketball court, new backboards and goals, fencing repairs, a water fountain, new signage, a brand new playground, a new ADA accessible path, and a free little library box. A special tribute to the Richmond Ramblers, the old Richmond High School team, will be included in the evening's program. The basketball court colors will represent a connection to both Richmond High, Navy and Gold, and EKU Maroon. City of Richmond Mayor Robert Blythe expressed his enthusiasm for the event and the positive impact it is having on the community. It looks like a good time. Mark your calendars for that. Well, a 25-year-old man, Chase Jackson, has been arrested and charged with attempted murder and assault following a shooting incident at his family home in southern Kentucky. The incident occurred Saturday evening at a residence on Winchester Road in Monticello, where Jackson engaged in a verbal altercation with his mother and grandmother. During that altercation, Jackson fired a weapon, striking both women. Emergency services were immediately dispatched to the scene, and the injured women were transported by air to UK Hospital, where they remain in critical condition. Jackson was subsequently located and apprehended by law enforcement officials. He was taken into custody and lodged in the Wayne County Detention Center. The incident remains under investigation by the Kentucky State Police. Authorities are working to gather additional details about the circumstances leading up to the shooting and the motive behind Jackson's actions. Well, some good news. 3 Kentucky public schools in our region have been recognized with the prestigious National Blue Ribbon Award for their outstanding academic achievements. Corbin Middle School, Cold Hill Elementary School in Laurel County, and Northern Elementary School in Pulaski County are among 5 schools in the state to receive this honor. The National Blue Ribbon Schools program recognizes schools for their exceptional performance and commitment to student success. The award is based on schools' overall academic performance, or progress in closing achievements gaps among student groups. Kentucky Commissioner of Education Robbie Fletcher commended the schools for their hard work and dedication to the students' future. He highlighted the importance of the partnership between teachers, staff, families, and communities in fostering a supportive learning environment. The recognition of these 3 local schools is a testament to the high quality of education in our region. It is a source of pride for the students, teachers, staff, and communities of Corbin, Laurel County, and of course, Pulaski County as well. Congratulations to all 3 of those schools, all 5 Blue Ribbon schools. Pulaski County man Tony Adams was arrested and charged with assault and disorderly conduct following a domestic dispute in Laurel County. The incident occurred on Sunday evening at a business parking lot on South Stewart Road. Deputies with the Laurel County Sheriff's Office responded to the scene after receiving a domestic complaint. Upon arrival, they encountered Adams, who was reportedly uncooperative and began using profanity towards them. Through their investigation, deputies determined that Adams had physically assaulted a woman, striking her in the face, arm, and chest. Adams was subsequently arrested and charged with 4th-degree assault and 2nd-degree disorderly conduct. He is transported to the Laurel County Correctional Center. Well, something to keep in mind as autumn arrives in Kentucky, it's important for motorists to be aware of the increased risk of deer-related crashes. The Kentucky State Police is urging drivers to stay vigilant and take precautions to avoid accidents. Trooper Josh Satterley emphasizes the importance of slowing down, and being alert when driving in areas known for deer activity. He notes that deer often travel in groups, so seeing one cross the road should prompt drivers to anticipate others. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, deer-related crashes are a significant problem, resulting in fatalities, injuries, and substantial property damage. In 2023 alone, there were over 3,000 such crashes in Kentucky. The KSP offers the following safety tip. Pay attention to deer crossing signs. Reduce your speed in areas where deer are likely to be present. Avoid sudden maneuvers that could lead to more serious accidents. If you see one deer, be prepared for others to follow. Deer are most active at dawn and dusk and during mating season. Wearing a seatbelt is crucial in case of a collision. For that, we're going to take a quick break. A beautiful day here in the area. Looks like we might have some rain that's going to move in, though. We've got Sam in the Weather Center coming up after this break.
Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mammoet Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mammoet Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in.
We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Hey everyone, Jeremy here with the Red Poppy. We're not your typical small business. We're a full floral and gift boutique, plus serve coffee and refreshers, and we have several food options as well. Stop by our convenient drive-thru on your way to work or let us deliver. Like us on Facebook and join us live at 5 each Friday where we give away great gifts. So far this year, we've given away a trip to Vegas, a trip for 4 to Disney World, and lots more. Come see us anytime and take advantage of our full menu at the Red Poppy, 5006 Atwood Drive, Suite 1 in Richmond.
Welcome back to Alive at 5. A nice day out there after a very warm weekend. We've got Sam in the Weather Center. Going to give us a look at the forecast.
Hi, thanks, Gretelyn. We have an active pattern ahead. We have a severe threat on our Tuesday afternoon. Could have some damaging wind gusts. And then ongoing storms for the remainder of the week, and watching the Gulf will get the remnants of currently potential tropical cyclone 9. So we have two things going on here. First of all, we have an incoming cold front, and out ahead of that, that's where we're getting some of these scattered showers and storms. This is by Wednesday morning. See that front off to our west. And there is potential tropical cyclone 9. We'll deal with that here in just a second. But first, scattered thunderstorms developing. We'll have those into the early afternoon. And when we see that main severe threat is going to be a little bit later in the afternoon. Again, damaging wind gusts is why we have a slight risk of severe storms currently over us by the Storm Prediction Center, highlighted in yellow. So it's about a 15% chance of seeing wind gusts up to around 60 miles per hour out of a few cells. Meanwhile, here's potential tropical cyclone 9, likely to become Helene as it makes its way into Tuesday and Wednesday, possibly becoming a major hurricane, or a Category 2 right now is the current forecast, but it could become a Category 3, lifting north. And look at how it just kind of gets wrapped into us. There's this big upper low it's going to interact with. That interaction is called the Fujiwara effect. So rainfall amounts in the short term due to our frontal boundary through 7 p.m. on Wednesday, about an inch to maybe an inch and a quarter. And then we'll have Helene coming up, maybe making landfall in the Florida Panhandle, interacting with this upper low. The Fujiwara effect is simply describing how two lows interact with one another. And as that occurs, it kind of hangs out for a while. We get scattered showers and thunderstorms as a result of that, sort of ongoing. And that will continue right through the weekend. So with that involved, so we have an inch to an inch and a quarter here in the short term through 7 p.m. on Wednesday. We factor in Helene. We could have another 2, maybe an inch to another 3 inches on top of everything through the weekend.
Thanks, Sam. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, an elementary school student in Floyd County was arrested and charged with second-degree terroristic threatening after making implicit threats to other students during the school day. The incident occurred at Betsy Lane Elementary School, prompting the school district to coordinate with Floyd County Sheriff's Department to investigate the threat. Following an in-depth investigation, authorities determined that the juvenile student had made concerning statements that were perceived as threatening by other students. The student was subsequently taken into custody by the Sheriff's Department. Despite the seriousness of the incident, school officials emphasized that there is no immediate danger to the students or staff at any point during the school day. No firearms were discovered on school property, and the school district worked to ensure the safety and well-being of all students and staff. The investigation into the matter is ongoing, and the school district is continuing to cooperate with law enforcement as needed. A pipe bomb was discovered Sunday morning in Lexington Park. That's according to the Lexington Fire Department. A person brought the bomb at around 10:40 a.m. to Fire Station 5 on Woodland Avenue. The person alleges they found the bomb in Woodland Park. Police were contacted by fire crews to evacuate the area. The bomb was dismantled by the Lexington Police Department bomb squad. Fortunately, no other devices were located. An investigation into where and from whom the bomb originated is underway. That's all we have currently about the incident. Of course, we'll bring you more updates and more information as it becomes available. Late Sunday afternoon, a dead body was discovered in Lexington. Police say that around 3:40, crews were sent to Walden Drive near City National Bank in response to the report of a body. The Lexington Fire Department arrived around 4:30 to reportedly help with removing the body from a shallow body of water. The Fayette County coroner has identified the body as 64-year-old Ricky L. Williams. The cause and circumstances of the death are still unknown. An investigation is being conducted, and of course, we'll bring you more as that becomes available. Well, Sunday morning, 3 people were injured during a single vehicle crash in Lexington. That's according to police. The collision occurred around 2 a.m. at the Lakewood Drive and Shinaway Road intersection, where a vehicle crashed into a pole. Officials say that 3 people were transported to a hospital, 2 with critical injuries, while 1 had non-life-threatening injuries. At this time, the cause of the crash is unknown and under investigation. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Michael Watkins up with the latest sports report. That is coming up here live at 5 next.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer and Gus and PD from Hickson Punson, Kentucky lawyers. Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath? That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nydag. Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealers.com.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer
and Gus and PD
from Hickson Punson, Kentucky lawyers.
Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath?
That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nydag.
Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealers.com.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Are you looking for a brand new SUV that won't break the bank? Look no further than Jack Burford Chevrolet, home of the newly redesigned 2024 Trax. Bigger, bolder, more refined, and starting under $25,000, the new Chevy Trax is really upped its game. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see everything this new Trax has to offer.
CT Diesel Performance is now located at 2269 Enterprise Drive off Duncannon Lane in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff have moved to help better serve their customers to a bigger and better location and are here to still offer you the best in getting your vehicle to its peak performance. At CT Diesel Performance, they service all your automotive needs. No job is too big or too small. Like CT Diesel Performance on Facebook to learn more about CT Diesel Performance. Now located at 2269 Enterprise Drive in Richmond.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
It's in the air. All the sights, the sounds, all the excitement
Makes the kids!
of high school sports is coming. The Madison at 7 p.m. on WBON TV 9.
Well, another big win for EKU football over the weekend leads off today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report with a look back at the way the Colonels played and more from over the weekend. Here's Michael Watkins.
A happy Monday edition of the Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, and it was a big weekend for the EKU football team as the Colonels overcame both the weather and a stingy Morehead State team on Saturday to win 42-13 over their in-state rival. The Colonels' defense was key to the win, recording 2 interceptions by Vito Tisdale and Mike Smith Jr., a pair of sacks from linebacker Gabe Stevens, and a fumble recovery by Gabe Fletcher. On offense, quarterback Matt Morrissey threw for 2 touchdowns, both to wide receiver DeQuan Stanley, and also ran for a score. 3 EKU running backs contributed rushing touchdowns, with Joshua Carter, Braden Latham, and Telly McAllister each finding the end zone for the Colonel offense, which rushed for over 300 yards, averaging 7 yards per carry. EKU capitalized on turnovers, outscoring Morehead State 21-3 in points off giveaways, and following the win, Walt Wells was very pleased with his team's effort, especially considering a long delay in the first quarter.
I mean, great game. Great to get another win here in Roy Kidd Stadium. I think our kids came out in after the delay and did a great job of bringing some energy to the field and getting to 2 quick scores and putting that thing a little in front so we can keep going. Obviously, great job by our staff in handling the delay, and when I'm saying staff, I'm talking all athletic staff and keeping us informed. We were able to get some things done in our locker room because of some of the advantages we have and see where we made some mistakes early and move forward in that. So I appreciate, the up-to-date information. We had some good snacks for them in there, so to keep their energy up and keep going, because it is a long time without food for them, probably about 8 hours if they don't get something there with everything that's going on. So, Gabe Stevens is a unique athlete. I mean, he can really, he probably played every position in the small school he played at in North Carolina. Then when he went to North Carolina, they put him at the jack position or the defense end position, like what we have him at. And, he can really run. He's explosive, and he's really grown into the position and matured. And, with Frank's injuries, both in the spring and all summer and then into the training camp, and then now he's gotten so many reps that, you can't deny getting reps doesn't make you a better football player, whether you're just getting them in practice or whether you're getting them in games, but he's getting them in games, and he's done a nice job. He, unfortunately their guy got injured, and that's why they switched quarterbacks, and, probably Gabe was the reason for that, and that helped, us get a couple of picks.
The Colonels coach also showcased some impressive dance moves in the locker room in celebration with the team. The win marks EKU's 10th consecutive victory over Morehead State, and the Colonels will remain at home for their 3rd straight game this Saturday when they welcome in Robert Morris for a 2 p.m. kickoff. Madison Southern was the only high school team to earn a victory on Friday night, their first of the season, in a 30-0 win over Henry Clay. Gabe Beard had his best game of the season, throwing for a pair of touchdowns on 10 completions and for 161 yards. Braden Kelly ran for over 14 yards per carry and had over 140 yards from scrimmage, while Ethan Moore scored a touchdown on the ground and caught one from Beard as well. Brady Razor left his mark on the game as well with an interception and 40-yard return for touchdown that helped the Eagles pull away for the win. Madison Central suffered defeat for the first time as the Indians went on the road and lost to Scott County 35-14. The Indians could not get out of their own way Friday night as turnovers and mental mistakes halted any momentum the team carried over from their 3-0 start. The Cardinals took advantage of great field position on their first drive and took a 7-0 lead with 7:41 left in the first quarter. A pick six on Central's first drive gave Scott County a 2-score lead, and they would cruise to the victory. And the Berea Pirates dropped their 5th straight game to start the season, losing 41-7 on the road to Gallatin County. We'll see if the Pirates and Indians can rebound this Friday as both again get ready to play some tough matchups. That's it for today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
And at the half, the EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with a new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Watch the Real McCoys weekdays at 9:30 a.m. on Heartland.
Family known as the Real McCoys.
Watch Laugh-In on Retro TV Mondays through Thursdays at 10 p.m. and Saturdays at 8.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5, WBON TV Channel 9, almost fall, and that means Halloween is right around the corner. Do you have any plans? Well, the Hoedown is coming. The Halloween Hoedown 2024 has been scheduled for October the 24th from 6 to 8 p.m., and they are looking for community members to set up booths at the event. If you'd like to set up a booth at the 2024 Halloween Hoedown, you can submit an application. Those are due by Friday, October the 11th, and can be found online at www.richmond.ky.us/holiday Halloween Hoedown. If you have any questions, you can reach out to the richmond.com Parks and Rec Facebook page or richmond.com website. Again, that is the 2024 Halloween Hoedown, and that is right around the corner. Have a wonderful afternoon, and of course, I'll see you right back here tomorrow, live at 5.